Okay, hi guys, Dinokang again. So now that Chinese New Year is officially over, I would assume that many people would have actually put on some extra weight, which means more than ever, now you actually probably need to move more and eat less. Okay, now before we go on, do remember to subscribe and hit the like button as well as the bell button so that I get more subscribers and I'm so close to getting monetized. So I really want my first 50 cents from YouTube really soon. So please help me there. Okay, today we are going to talk about plant-based meats. So basically, your Impossible burgers and Beyond Meat, and basically all the vegetarian options available in Singapore. Okay, so basically the question is it really a healthier option, or is it just another fad in this food trending industry? Okay, so first off, the definition of plant-based meats is, well, quite straightforward lah. So it's self-explanatory, right? Whereby it's non-animal sourced. So is it vegetarian or vegan? Doesn't really matter so much when we come to health and fitness. But basically, okay, so plant-based meats is basically non-animal. Okay, so fake meat, mock meat, quite similar to the canned vegetarian meats already sold in supermarkets for the longest time. Okay, like the vegetarian curry mutton or curry chicken made from soybeans or fungi. Okay, so basically in this plant-based meats industry, right, the biggest players, the two big players are obviously Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat. So Beyond Meat is the one that actually recently, I think they joined or bought by Pepsi. Like they have a collaboration with Pepsi, if I'm not wrong. But basically, Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat are the two biggest players in this space. Okay, so if you go and see their website, it's really quite extensive. The marketing that went to it, the design that went into their website, and how they package their product is really quite pretty lah. Okay, but whether it's relevant to you or not in terms of health and fitness, that's a whole other issue. Okay, so I'll jump right in. Okay, so let me shed some nutrition facts first. So let's say I'm just going to talk about the Impossible burger, the Impossible patty. So we'll use that as the market standard, like what we are talking about. So that patty is about my palm size. It's about one palm size, about 4 ounces. So 4 ounces, that's about 113 grams. So the nutrition facts that I got off their website is that it's 240 calories, 14 grams of fat, 8 grams of which is saturated fat, and about 370 milligrams of sodium with 19 grams of protein. So look at the more important numbers. Okay, let's say you come to training, fitness and dieting or whatever, right? So basically 240 calories for one patty with 19 grams of protein. Actually, it's okay. It's not very good. It's not exactly a good source or a clean source of protein. Okay, so that's the important takeaway for you guys, whereby you really want to look at, for example, the protein weightage, right? Where I actually mentioned in one of my posts on the game changers. So basically comparing different foods and whether is it really considered clean protein or not. Okay, so that post is on my Instagram, the game changers post, where I posted about protein weightage lah, which is basically the amount of protein, the percentage of the energy from protein relative to the total energy content. For example, 19 grams of protein in one patty, right? 19 times 4 will be, wait, I need my calculator. 19 times 4, okay, off the top of my head, 436, 76. So 76 divided by 240. Okay, off the top of my head will be about 35% or slightly less in terms of protein weightage. Okay, give you another example. Chicken breast would be about 85%. Okay, so like to put it into facts, right? This Impossible patty is really not a very good protein source. It's quite high in fat, in fact. Okay, so basically this patty is it's not exactly the best protein source where you always find it in salad places. like how they are replacing meat, replacing your protein. Okay, like you have to choose your protein, right? Then there'll be like a chicken breast option, salmon option, a beef steak option, and then you have a vegetarian impossible burger option. Okay, so it's not exactly on par with chicken breast as a protein if you are looking to build muscle and lose weight. More importantly, for losing weight, losing fat, because your calories will add up. I mean, it's for 240 calories, you can get a lot more protein from chicken breast, a lot more than double. Okay, so 240 calories for one patty, just one small patty, 240 calories, 19 grams of protein. Okay, for the same size of chicken breast for 240 calories, you'll be able to get how many grams? Okay, you'll be able to get more than twice the protein, about 30 plus 40 plus grams of protein. Okay, so my point is that chicken breast is a really clean source of protein. This impossible burger is not. Okay, the same goes for any vegetarian kind of meat. I actually haven't come across a vegan option or a plant-based meat that is really, really clean, so to speak. Okay, so I'll cover that point later. So my next point is this: is it really better than traditional beef or traditional meat? Okay, so we'll cover 3 points lah. Okay, the first one is actually for the environment. So for the environment, actually it is a lot better for the environment. So we have some facts here. Okay, so it is actually really, really good for our planet, because this impossible patty, right, it actually uses it takes up 96% less land compared to using cattle, like cow. Okay, so it also requires 87% less water and produces 89% less greenhouse gas. So basically, environmentally speaking, it is really, really a lot better compared to eating cattle, eating beef. Okay, that is a huge deal when you actually consider the sheer amount of beef that Americans alone consume. So if you replace all the existing steaks in the world into plant-based meats, into impossible patties, it will be a huge improvement to our environment. It will be a huge improvement. Okay, our environment will be so much cleaner, so to speak. Taste-wise, not too sure. Okay, next up, for you, is it better than traditional beef for you? Okay, not necessarily. So like I mentioned just now, the nutrition facts are as follows: 240 calories, 19 grams of protein. So that's an okay number. That's not a great number, that's an okay number. So if you're looking to lose fat, it's not exactly a very diet friendly food, and it's not exactly a very good protein source. Okay, so that's for you. It's okay, it's borderline okay. It's like tofu, it's like soybean milk, so it's borderline. Okay, because there's quite a fair bit of fat in it, and hence there will be quite a fair bit of calories as well for quite a small patty. Okay, and from a health perspective, I would say there will be concerns regarding that, because after all, it is a man-made product, and the health ramifications are a little bit too early to be determined. Like, not enough people have eaten this to have a very direct relation to having health problems yet. Okay, so I'm not saying that it is unhealthy. I'm saying that it may be too early to tell and conclude whether it is really healthy or not healthy for you, right? Because it's fairly new. Okay, so the third point is that for your wallet, okay, no, it is not better than beef, because, okay, put it this way, it is like the salmon of salad places. Okay, so this impossible patty is always going to be more expensive than other proteins on your salad menu when you take. Okay, it's going to have more, it's going to cost more and have less protein. For example, if your salad menu you have like a chicken breast option or a beef option or a salmon option and a vegetarian impossible patty option, I guarantee you that the impossible patty will be more expensive than a chicken breast, and it won't be as healthy in terms of your macros. Okay, macro to macro, chicken breast is more than 2 times better than impossible. Okay, so it's not necessarily the healthier option when it comes to that. So I don't know why people who are trying to lose weight always go for salmon. Okay, this is a side point, by the way, I digress. I don't know why they always go for salmon, probably because you guys think that it's the healthier option. Okay, because healthy fats, blah blah blah. Hello, have you tried touching it to see just how oily your salmon is? So healthy or not, there will be quite a fair bit of calories in salmon because it is very oily. Okay, not all of it is omega-3. Some of it is omega-3, some of it is good for you. The rest is just, it's still oil. It still has calories. Okay, get the damn chicken breast instead. Okay, so yeah. So that's basically my quite a quick sum up about what this whole plant-based meat fat is about, right? Okay, not really a fat, but basically that's the whole deal. It's not necessarily better. It really depends on what you are looking for. And if you're trying to be nicer to the planet, yes, it's a good choice. So my verdict is this. It is basically the environmentally friendly beef substitute. Okay, so it's better than beef for the planet. Okay, for your health, I believe that it is also better than your beef, your ribeye, which has plenty of fat, your wagyu steaks and whatever. I believe that this impossible patty is still better than beef. Okay, but nutrition wise, for fat loss, for muscle gain, for training, not really. It's not even half as good. Not even half as good as chicken breast or any white fish, macros wise. So at the end of the day, like I said, I do have health concerns when it comes to this because it's after all man-made meat, and I would be a little bit concerned about basically meat whipped up in a lab. I don't know what other problems may come out of it or not. If not good, it's still better for the environment, but the macros wise is still not as good as chicken breast. So here's my take and also my advice for you guys. If you are kind of just, you want to be lean, you want to look good, you have fitness goals, okay? This impossible patty does not help you with your fitness goals. It is not better. Okay? If you are vegetarian, if you are vegan, okay, this may be an okay option because the protein weightage is very similar to eating tofu. Just eat tofu. It's like 10% the price, 1/10 the price of the impossible patty. Okay, taste wise, I don't know, but my point is this: in my opinion, I feel that it's overpriced. But well, maybe they can grow bigger to get the cost down. I don't know, but basically my take is this: I don't think it is something that deserves such a big hoo-ha, unless you really want to be good to the environment. But apart from that, it's not really a healthy option. It's not really a healthy option, especially if you are just simply trying to watch your calories and train harder. It has no place there. Okay, is my point. Okay, so basically that's it. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and yes, more importantly, help me share this video as well. Okay, with that, I will see you guys.